Everyone, welcome back to the channel. In the last class, we have discussed about what is threat intel and we have discussed about threat intel tools. In today's class, we are going to see practical session of any one of the threat intel tool. So let's get started in the topic. The first threat intel tool we are going to discuss here is virus total. So you can directly navigate into any of the Chrome browser or any of the browser and just type virustotal.com. So after that, it will display like this in the Chrome. So it will give some suggestions like virus total homepage, URLs, virus total search, and etc. etc. And you can click here virus total home. So now it will appear like this dashboard. So majorly we don't need to sign up or sign in until unless we are a developers or we need any API keys. Like in an organization who is providing cybersecurity solution for SIM, they need few threat intel tools for the third-party services to analyze their logs of IP addresses, domains, URLs, and file hashes. So at that particular moment, they need a third-party services like Virus Total, FuseIPDB, Cisco Taxi, or MISP, or Cisco Talos, or IBM Exforce. These type of third-party threat intel tools will be going to help to the SIM tools for analyzing four categories of IP addresses, URLs, domains, and file hashes. So let's get started. Okay. So what I wanted to tell is here there is a search bar. Here itself they are displaying like here you can give either any URL or any IP address or any domain or any file hash. Okay. So from this, these four types of objects you can provide here to get analysis of this, whether it is malicious one or it is related to any phishing related or spamming related or something else. If it is nothing, it will be clean. It will show the clean thing. Okay. So now let me type an IP address randomly. So I'll go for 156.123.4.8.12. So I took a random IP. So here it is showing like 0 by 94. You can see here what it denotes. There are total 94 vendors. These vendors are displayed here. There are total 94 vendors. These all are the vendors displayed here. So you can see here. So any of the vendor reported that one of the IP involved in any malicious activity, phishing activity, or social engineering, brute force, or DOS, DDoS activities, they will be going to report those IP as malicious or the content which they have experienced with them. So at that moment, for example, I am the one who is reporting some IPs related content. Okay, so what can I do is here I will report this IP to this virus total that it is a malicious IP involved in some phishing related activity in email. So when I have reported this thing, the status will be appear here 1 of 94. If everyone will be report here, it will be 94 by 94, very malicious, highly malicious. And here it is saying no security vendor flagged this IP as malicious. And also, we can check realize. When we click here, it will be reload. So it will check similar IP address from the same network also, whether is there any IP address involved in that social engineering or something else, like phishing category, DDoS, brute force attacks. And you can see some more options here. Like these are, you can take APIs and you can use thread graph. These things are paid ones. Uh, Generally, we won't recommend to take these things because SOC analyst does not have any work with these things. We are having only work with this search bar, nothing else. When you keep any IP address or any URL or any domain or any hash, so let's let's navigate into the Google and we will ask malicious IPs. So here it will give us, for example, I just wanted to take just copied it, whether it is copied or I don't know. Okay, let's check. It was copied with whole URL. Let's check with this. See, as I expected, the answer was right. So one of the vendor that says that it is malware. So this IP has involved with them malware category. So this vendor has reported to the virus total that it is a malware related activity. So be aware of this IP whenever you are finding. So and that uh, vendor provided even subnet also. In some cases, we won't able to find any subnets. People generally report only single IPs. But here he has given along with the subnet mask. And this IP related to United States. Someone has did last analysis 11 days ago. When you hover it, it will shows like 26th of January. Okay. So when we go here, other than malware URL company product, rest everyone has given this as clean. But we cannot underestimate anything. Like if one of the vendor has given this is having some malicious content, then we have to take a serious look on this IP, whether it is involved with our organization or not. If it is involved, kindly block this IP at firewall level. Okay. So we have seen about IPs. So a normal IP we have seen and a normal malicious IP also we have seen. Now we will go for URLs. So any of the URL I wanted to display here is like hostinger, hostinger dot in slash home. So I don't know whether it is existed or not. Because of it is not existed, that's why it is showing. If I give this domain or URL, it will say clean. Okay, hostinger dot in. It was giving the registry creation date 14 years ago, and this related URL they have given. Let's go to the Google and we will ask some malicious URLs. How does it look like? Let's wait for the results. Oh, this is not exactly accurate result. We have to go URLs data set. Let's see if we get anything from here. Just I wanted to copy this thing and I wanted to paste it here. So it is saying like 11 vendors has been reported that it is related to phishing, malicious, malware, suspicious, different categories. At this moment, we have to take care very serious. Like very serious, we need to take about this IP and we need to inform that is there any activity involved with our devices in our organization, whether it is communicating with our devices over the internet or not. So we need to check like this. And also we need to check here the domains, which type of domains, latest DNS records about this thing. So it will give some information. You need to check about this information, certificate information. Who is the domain? When what is it started? What is the expiry date of this? What is the name server? And what last update of this server is. So you can get this thing. Okay. And next we have file hashes, right? So we'll go back and file hash. So just we will open any file hash. Just let me copy. This is a clean one. So it is the files.file first file dot txt. It is a txt file. The hash related to that file and it is non-malicious. Okay. Let's check for malicious hashes. We need to explore so many Google records to get results. Don't you don't need to depend on one resource. You need to explore more than 5 or 10 resources to master yourself in every tool. So let's just do one thing. I have copied this thing and I'll paste it here. Let's see. Okay. They has given some hashes and let's check. See, Pulwama.rar. It is a related to there are 44 vendors has been given. That means these type of files we are not gonna allow into our organization. Last analysis date is 2 days. Wow. See guys, this is how we can check every domain, every hash, every URL, every IP address. When we can see like this, we need to block this type of file hashes as well as URLs as well as IP addresses. So, and one more thing we have left, domains. What is the URL and domain? Basically, a URL is like suppose hostinger has about page or some contact page or card page. So hosting a dot in slash home or slash about or cart, anything, it is some path that is called an URL. Of course, the domain also comes under the URL. Along with the domain, there are some path will be adding with that. Because of that, it is separated like URL. We cannot directly give one URL like if there is suppose hosting a .in is a malicious, for example, the whole content whatever hosting a .in has, everything is malicious. So what security vendors will do here is they will analyze each and every path of that website, and they will analyze where the malicious content is, visibility is more, that path they will give in the URL. Okay. For example, domain, we will take domain. Let's go to amazon.com or .in. So it will say obviously it is clean. So don't take it as bad. I wanted to show that mm, pornography related. What is the website? I guess this is the only. So it is related to pornography. If the users can access, that is not a big deal. Like in a organization, if they are not having any policies that like they should not see a pornography or they are allowed to see pornography, then it's possible. They here they does not give malicious because they're just giving content to entertain the people. So they are not scamming the people. They are not sending any malwares to the people, and they are not any malicious type. They are just a video related company, so they are just entertaining the people. So that's why any of the vendor has not given any malicious content. So let's get check to another thing like malicious domains. So I will copy here and I'll open that one. So I will take first one only. I just keep it here. See, 25 vendors has been given. This domain is malicious, phishing, malware, suspicious, not recommended. Because they are doing something not related to the users, which is illegal in the world. So that's why the security vendors not recommending to use these websites. So like this, you people can analyze each and everything. So I have shown you each and every type of like URLs, domains, hashes, IPs. These four categories I have shown here. You just need to practice more and more. How many vendors, from where it is, when was created, why it is malicious content. You should not open any malicious content. If you are going to open any malicious content, it will affect your system. Better open any of the malicious attachment if you wanted to see how it is behaving. You just need to set up an virtual box or VMware anything, and in that install any of the Windows system or Linux system. From there, you need to test these things because it won't affect your system. It will affect to the VM. VM is just a like testing purpose only. So don't use in your own laptops. Okay, it is very harmful to your systems. It may give some hackers to give your access to the whole laptop that he can use like a botnet, which can help to hackers to do DDoS without having your interaction. So I request everyone to practice more and more these type of tools. Whenever the interviewer asks what is this, you need to you need to be answerable to each and every question in every topic, like that you need to master. Okay, this is how you need to practice, practice. That's it, nothing else. You don't need to do anything. Just why, when, what, how. These four types of things, keep it in your mind. Why it is came, how it is came, when it is came, what was it. So these questions should be raised in your mind. Okay, so I hope this content is helpful to everyone, and make sure you need to like, subscribe, share and comment. It will be helpful to create more content like this. Thanks for joining. Signing off, Black Hat Commando.